Pre-pandemic, I was about 8 months pregnant. I was at a job that wasn't really fulfilling me in any way. And I was deciding that I need to make big decisions. My partner was going through social media and sent me the link to Rung, not knowing exactly what it was. I looked through the website and thought that, okay, this looks like a really cool women's co-working space. Later on, I realized it was a place where I can work, a place that also help take care of my kids. I can also get counseling. I can also get coaching. I was like, there's no place like this. Just the even thought of something like that doesn't seem real. And that's what I've been searching for a really long time, is a place where I can become more confident in myself. So we got today. Gardening is one of my favorite activities at Rung because I can be outside, and also I can take home anything that I grow as well, which is really fun. I think gardening helps you reflect on your actual life. Planting those small seeds, waiting for things to grow. You pay attention to when they're not growing and realizing when it's time to let it go. I do that now with every aspect of my life as well. It feels so good to actually say that I grew this myself. These look so much better than they did last week. It's a sense of accomplishment in that way, but also I feel like I'm doing something really good for my body as well.
My name is Ro Kicker, and I'm the Urban Harvest Farm Manager, and I serve here at Rung for Women. Rung has this really amazing collaborative model that is able to create a holistic approach to supporting members by bringing in different organizations that come in and support in that way. So what we do is we grow a whole bunch of food here, and we donate that food into Chef John, who works directly inside of Rung and creates grab-and-go meals for the members. I also work one-on-one with members and supporting them here in these raised beds to manage their own raised beds and learn how to grow their own food. We move these top section, I just kind of rub it off. And then what you see inside there,
Nothing but seeds.
sunflower seeds. You can just eat them right out of the plant.
Oh, cool. I want to try it.
And they taste way better than the ones that you get at the store, too.
They do taste a lot. Yep. It tastes really good.
Amira is one of the very first people that signed up to come and work with me and to manage her own garden bed. And it's been an absolutely wonderful experience.
I love banana peppers. Okra, I love fried okra. And also in Black culture, it's a sign of good luck to have okra stew. Plan on taking these absolutely to my grandma, hopefully tomorrow. Gardening is something that I didn't think that I would want to keep up so much. It's definitely become another love of mine. It also helps with my mental health as well.
All right, that's a good haul for this week. We'll meet again next week and maybe even plant a few more things.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Thanks, Ro.
My name is Leslie Gill, and I am the president of Rung for Women. What makes Rung unique is really our model. We have 8 organizations that are co-located here on site, and our original vision was to ensure that we created a space where women could build community, invest in themselves, and really focus on how do they have a life that is whole and purpose-filled and a career that pays them more than what they need and gives them a little bit of what they want as well. The Rung for Women campus is located in the heart of the city of St. Louis. One thing that was really important for us in the design phase was to create a space that felt warm and inviting and like no other organization that women had ever been to. Rung for Women is a program that is at no cost to our members. Once they're selected, all of the services, all of the programs, all of the amenities are at no cost to them. The only cost is their time.
I was working as a service rep at this company. During that time, I am not receiving benefits like I need. I decided to leave that position. I was also going through prepartum depression, and I think it came from me having a high risk pregnancy. It was just a lot happening. It felt like it was almost too much at one point. After I had the baby, it was even more isolating because I wasn't working. I didn't know what I really wanted to do. I was still trying to find who I was. I found myself crying a lot. I heard about Rung through my partner. The language that spoke to me on that Instagram post was like, "Do you feel stuck?" And I was just like, absolutely. I feel so stuck. There's so much happening. I don't feel like there's a way out either. I'm looking for a job that fulfills me, that also cares about my family, and I don't know where to go or where to start. So I just was like, if any place or anything could like help me get into a full-time job, I'll take it. I'll try it out. So I signed up through the website, and the rest is history.
A Rung woman's journey starts from the time she goes to our website and decides that she's gonna press the button that says apply. Once members are accepted, they come to Welcome Weekend. And from there, they start their 6 months of coaching where they set goals and their coach is their accountability partner. We know that coaching has become a game changer for our members.
I went and talked to my coach, Deb, and we are basically wrapping up our 6 months.
I just want to say what a pleasure it has been for me to have been your coach throughout this journey, to watch you grow and to watch you transform. My name is Deborah Cox, and I'm a transformation coach here at Rung for Women. Rung's transformation coaching program is a 6-month cohort-based program, and it's designed to support our members in creating change, moving from surviving to thriving, and to living their lives elevated. Amira has been a part of our first cohort here at Rung for Women, and her journey is just now getting ready to come to a close. Talk about that transformation.
I definitely at this point now can see myself as a leader, which is really nice. I definitely see myself like a lot more confident.
Coaching is such an important piece when it comes to career growth because it helps them start to see themselves as a leader, start to see themselves as someone in society who can break through that glass ceiling and be in places that women aren't normally seen in the job market.
Going to coaching and also having a therapist too has like helped transform me in big ways, mentally, definitely. The biggest change is the confidence in myself. And the confidence to know that I can do it. It's not like in the beginning I didn't think that I could. I also just felt like there was just too much in my way. But also learned that it was a lot of just myself that was in my way. I definitely feel like I can take care of myself now, which is something that I was like struggling to do in the beginning of coaching. My mom was telling me about how the women at Rung just need the trees to be cleared for them. And I was like, that is a great analogy. That's literally what I'm here for. It's like, I feel like I've had the tools or like I've known what I wanted, but like I needed somebody else to help like clear the path for me.
I want you to know, Amira, that you did have the tools and you cleared your own trees. And I'm just so proud to have been able to walk through this journey with you to help you go around those barriers that were in your way to get you where it is that you want to be. But the work was all you.
Thank you.
If all women were paired with a coach on their journey, we would live in such a different world because there wouldn't be any more limiting beliefs. There wouldn't be anything that a woman would look at and say, I cannot do. They'll look at everything and say, I can, and I should, and I will.
Once coaching is complete, they move into career. So career is the real engine of our work. If I am a member who is interested in a new career path that requires a certification, I start that certification program right here at Rung. So Coder Girl, for example, the member will take their classes here, ultimately become certified, and then our career team works really hard with a group of local employers to match members with available career opportunities where they can grow, make more money, provide for their families, and ensure that they have a purpose and a life that is fulfilled.
Welcome, Amira. So I know originally when you joined Career Services, you had a vision of becoming an art director. Now we're kind of going into tech, and you were talking about building apps to enhance holistic wellness. Kind of walk me through, how did you get from point A to B? So I work in career navigation here at Rung for Women. And so we have this baseline meeting where we kind of get to know each other and establish what are your career goals, what is your work history. And then from there, we move into an exploration phase, trying out some careers that sound interesting to members, but maybe they felt like they never really had the skill set to pursue it.
The career circle that they have at Rung, they did one with Coder Girl. And then I heard that you can also be creative in tech as well. And I was like, okay, maybe we should give this a try. Before Rung, I was looking to find an actual career and not just a regular old job. In the position that I was in, not even close. It was just like always working to make some money and not necessarily do anything else other than that.
A lot of times there are members who would not have considered that field or that career. You may not have realized that that would even be an option or something you would even be remotely interested in. It's really great to see members at the start of career services or career navigation, and they say they have no idea what they want to do. And so watching them kind of take all their interests, narrow it down, and really focus and hone in on a career that really resonates with them, that's always really exciting to see that in action. So like I said, you're a little ahead of the game being accepted into Coder Girl. So I'll kind of walk you through some of these sheets. So for example, this is the Assessing Your Learning Preference worksheet. I see a lot of the same common themes. They come to me and have questions like, are there training opportunities available, or how could I be able to pay for this training? And when I say like, hey, Rung's got your back, we've got you, we're supporting you, the moment that you could just see that relief and they go, okay, I have supports here, it's just really inspiring and really fulfilling to see that. And then one of my favorite parts here is this little note to self. So if you ever feel like you're struggling, you're overwhelmed, or you feel stuck, write out a little affirmation here that you want your future self to remember, so that way you can always come back to it. I don't know, do you have a thought of like what you might want to put in this box, or even just like, what is your why for going through Coder Girl?
I think my biggest why is that even with all of the support that I do have in my family, I want to be the person that can actually take care of myself. Yeah. A note to self is that I can do it. I can take care of myself, and I can take care of my family.
Knowing that that's her why, that's her drive, I think that really speaks to the entire mission of Rung and being able to make that family sustaining wage. It's very affirming to be able to be a part of the work and seeing that in action. It's just a nice reminder to be like, yes, this is tough, but this is why I'm doing it.
Wellness and financial health are so critically important because we know as women, when one area of life is out of whack, everything is out of whack. And so here at Rung, we really try to help women navigate health barriers and health outcomes. So yoga, wellness, there's a gym on site, there's a medical center on site, there's a lab and 2 exam rooms, there's therapy and counseling. We provide access to financial coaching so that, as you make more money, you also are reducing debt, coming up with a spending plan that is reasonable so that the more money that you're making will work more for you long term.
Hi, Amira. I'm Nikki. It's really, really nice to meet you. Want to come this way?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect. My name is Nikki Wetzel, and I am the Financial Education Navigator here at Rung for Women. We do financial education classes. We do one-on-one, completely personalized financial coaching, and we also offer our clients access to resources and tools. So I bring all of those services exclusively here for the women at Rung. What's your experience with money been like? What's your relationship with money like?
Finances, I think, has always been a huge thing in my family, but nothing that anybody talked about ever. I know it's important. I just never knew exactly how to navigate finances.
Well, if you're ready, let's have a seat and get started. From my perspective, financial wellness permeates every single part of our life. If you're stressed about money, that's not good for your mental health. It can affect your physical health. It can affect your housing, what you're able to provide for your family, what kind of education that either you are able to obtain or provide for your kids. And ultimately, Rung is trying to help elevate women into achieving holistic wellness. And the financial piece of that is a really key component. So I go through this concept in Me 101 called financial baggage, like any negative money messages that we kind of internalize that messes with our relationship with money.
Like growing up, my grandmother would tell me like, you can't die with your money, so you can't take it with you. I was spending my money and not knowing where any of my money was going. Like I realized that I was like ordering stuff off of Amazon and stuff, and then look up and I'm like, oh, my bank account is empty. So I just really want to get into that space of being confident with my spending. And also when I get another job, I don't want to have the same habits that I did have before I had that job. Once we find those new careers for us, where is that support at when we start like getting those new jobs and getting that new money?
That's part of why I mentioned we start with the spending plan. I actually like to get folks started with a spending plan now before they get into those new careers, because if you are comfortable and can make a beautiful life on the money that you are earning now, then when you're in career earning so much more money, you can do so much with that surplus that you're already used to not living with. I think Rung has designed this beautifully. You know, in coaching, women are really digging in and learning about what they truly value. I believe that if you are not crystal clear on your values and align your financial goals to those values, you are far less likely to achieve them. So they've already got crystal clear values. They're here with me. We know how to align those goals there. And then into career services, yes, let's get women making more money. Let's elevate their career, but let's also make sure they're keeping that money. So we're really going to work on that financial management to create that beautiful path. So thinking big picture financial goals, what are those for you?
I would like to have my own house. I would like to own my own car. I would like to be able to take my girls on trips.
Awesome.
Because I want them to travel around the world as well.
Yeah. So you're really looking at kind of creating generational wealth for
Exactly.
your kiddos, but also let's still have a heck of a lot of fun right now.
Exactly.
Right? Okay, perfect. Amira seems really, really excited about working on her finances, which always gets me jazzed. So I always tell any women that I work with that we need to make sure our goals are really aligned with our values. So I loved that Amira came in and knew exactly what she wanted and why she wanted it. That's going to make achieving her goals so much easier. Those goals all sound so great, and I'm so excited to get started to help you achieve them and watch you continue to grow on your financial journey.
Thank you. I'm really excited.
Rung is a place where there's this community and environment of empowerment and strength and resilience, and we're going to foster it while also inviting joy. So, you know, we want our members to be happy and healthy and to move into roles where they can show up as leaders and have that confidence that comes from coaching and the self-awareness and the growth. Our members are going out and doing amazing things in their communities. This notion of getting her through her Rung journey so that she can go change the world in whatever community she lives in is really powerful. We're super excited about what's happening now, but also the ripple effect that will come as a result of all of the great work that our members are doing and what they will do beyond these walls here at Rung for Women.
If I hadn't found Rung, I'm not sure exactly where my life would have been. No. I try really hard not to think about that. I think my mental health and my emotional health would suffer greatly. And I think my family would have been impacted a lot by me not being able to take care of myself. Now that I have a place where I can put my bags down, per se, I have a sense of community now. I don't feel as lonely. I feel a lot more confident in myself than I did before. I'm happy I found Rung because I think it would have taken me a lot longer to find my way.